Many owners are now requiring the use of advanced work packaging and Workface planning on their projects. For some contractors who have experience of this process, this is no problem, but other contractors will find themselves dealing with a new process and new technology. This video will guide you through how O3 can help to enhance your construction delivery capabilities. Firstly, let's talk a little bit about what O3 is. The software can support advanced work packaging through the entire project lifecycle, but for today, we're going to focus on the construction phase, known as Workface planning. O3 can help a construction contractor to organize, plan, sequence, execute, and track construction progress. It gives you the tools to create and manage the field-level installation work packages, or IWPs, helping to ensure that construction work is carried out as efficiently as possible. So let's dive into some of the specifics. The good news right from the start is that most of the heavy lifting in terms of setting up the system will have already been done by the owner and the O3 team. As part of this initial setup, we will configure the software to the project's needs and establish links with the other tools such as document management, 3D model, and material management. When the construction contractor mobilizes, our team will work with you to load any remaining data or settings, including your rates of placement and rules of credit. We will also establish connection with your other tools such as materials management, schedule, and timesheets. All of this is done using imports, so you don't have to type information into two systems. There is no duplicate entry. Once everything is loaded into the system, you're ready to start planning the work. The owner will release large scope packages called CWPs, or construction work packages, to you one by one. Your planners can then use O3 to break these large scope packages down into smaller installation work packages, or IWPs. These IWPs are intended to be the work for a single crew for 1 or 2 weeks. Building packages in O3 is incredibly easy. For any items that exist in a 3D model, you can simply select the items that you want to add and include them in a new package. As soon as that is done, the software is able to automatically pull the relevant drawings, create a material takeoff, and calculate the installation hours for the package. What would take hours to do manually can now be done in minutes. No more hunting through stacks of drawings to find the right ones. No more manual material takeoffs. No more Excel spreadsheets to calculate package hours. And for those elements that are not included in the 3D model, O3 allows the users to create non-graphical packages just as easily. We can import information such as cable schedule, and your planner can simply select the items from the list and then add them to the package. All of this is possible because we're able to combine the data from various sources and make them available to the planner in a simple and easy-to-use interface. Building packages is of course only one element of the planner's work. They also have to make sure that every possible impediment to carrying out the work is removed. We call this constraint management. To make this as easy as possible, O3 gives the planner the ability to see things like drawing availability, material status, and fabrication progress directly in the 3D model. So instead of having to keep referring back to PDF reports to check the status, the planner can see at a glance what is ready to be executed. Other constraints can be assigned to individuals, along with a required completion date, and tracked to ensure that they get done. The process for review and approval of IWPs is also much easier. Instead of having to chase paper copies around office trailers looking for ink signatures, all approvals can now be done directly in O3. This means that you can see the status of each package and who is currently reviewing it. If one of your reviewers is consistently late, you'll have the data to be able to chase them. Once the package has been created, approved, and all constraints removed, it can then be added to the look-ahead and scheduled for execution. You can track all of the dates for each package in O3 and push the dates for each IWP back to Primavera or equivalent to incorporate into your overall construction schedule. Any date changes or slippage can be quickly analyzed, and the downstream impacts on other packages can be readily understood. Once the package is in the field of being installed, focus will shift to progress capture. With O3, This is a simple matter of calling up the relevant IWP and checking off the execution tasks, using the agreed rules of credit for each element. Packages can be progressed by component or by groups of components, making it simple to do updates as frequently as you need to. Then progress rolls up to the IWP, and from there to the CWP, the discipline, and the overall project. Once that progressing is done, you can use status visualization to quickly and easily show the progress using a colorized version of the model. This is a great tool for verifying progress reporting accuracy in the field. It also makes a great cover page for any reports and gives everyone on the project a simple understanding of what is going on. O3 can also be a great aid for coordination on site, helping to improve the usefulness of the daily planning meeting. Use the 3D model to show which IWPs are being worked on today, tomorrow, next week, and next month. This can highlight any issues you might have with things like permit requests, SIMOPS, trade stacking, or manpower density. The information is much easier to understand when displayed graphically, especially if you're capturing the work of various trades in one place. Another key function of O3 is the ability to easily manage the transition from area-based construction to system-based testing and turnover. When setting up for hydro testing, for example, the planners can switch their view and work on creating test work packages that are system-specific. And by tying this into the underlying progress data from the upstream installation work packages, the planners will know what is ready to test and when. Using model components that have data for both area and system means that the construction team will have a much better understanding of the progress of each system, even while work is being done as efficiently as possible using bulk construction. Intermediate system turnover dates can therefore be tracked and, if necessary, system-specific packages can be created to ensure that handover dates are met. All of this Workface planning functionality is supported by comprehensive dashboard reporting capabilities, allowing each user to create custom dashboards to suit their needs and support the information critical to their role. And O3's dashboards are not just simple reports. For every piece of information, the system allows the user to easily access the underlying data. So if we show you a red tile saying that there's a problem, you can easily click on it and see exactly what the problem is and fix it. This was a very high-level summary of the Workface planning capabilities of O3. For more details and to see the other system features, contact us anytime at info@o3.solutions or by visiting our website at www.o3.solutions.